Hey everybody, this video is going to walk you through how to do basic conversions using dimensional analysis. You can get this handout, there's a link for it in the description down below, so you can go ahead and print that out. You can work it out beforehand and come back here and follow along. Or the video is also divided into chapters, so each question is a chapter. So if there's one that you can't figure out that you need help with, you can just skip straight to that. I've also added, the handout doesn't have this little piece. This is just for the video, but these are the conversions that you need to commit to memory. Most often you're not going to be able to have one of these conversion tables handy for test time. But since we're just learning, we're going to go ahead and have it handy there to use. So looking at number 1, we need to get 160 milligrams to grams. Using dimensional analysis, we need to know what our conversion is. So we want to see, do we have anything that gets us from grams to milligrams or milligrams to grams? And when we look on our table, we see right here we've got 1 gram is equal to 1,000 milligrams. So that's what we needed. So for dimensional analysis, I like to start with what it is I'm trying to get to. What is it that my answer needs to be? So what unit is my answer going to need to be? And that's grams. So I'm going to start with grams at the top. And see right here, 1 gram is equal to 1,000 milligrams. And the goal is to get grams by itself. So in order to get rid of that milligrams, I can go over here and I'm going to put milligrams up top, because to cancel it, to get rid of it, we can cancel it, but it has to be on the opposite side. So if that's on the bottom, then that has to be on the top in order to get it to cancel. So that's what helps guide you through with dimensional analysis of what goes where, and is if you just keep in mind, I need to be left with just grams. So I need to get rid of milligrams. So we look here in our problem, we've got 160 milligrams, and those cancel. And so if we look at our problem, now all we've got left is grams on top. So that's cool, that's where we're trying to go. You can put that over 1 and then solve. So 160 divided by 1,000 is 0.16 grams. Okay. Let's take a look at the next one. Number 2, 10 kilograms to grams. Do we have something on our table that can get us from kilograms to grams, or grams to kilograms? And we see right here, we've got 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams. And notice here that grams can either be GM or G. If you see GR, that's grain. And we are not going to do grains today, just grams. All right, so I'm trying to get to grams. So I'm going to start with that. Grams on top. And then we see that 1,000 grams. Grams is equal to 1 kilogram. Okay, and then I want to get rid of kilograms, so I'm going to put that up top. And this is where I can pull in the number from my problem, 10 kilograms. Those cancel. All I'm left with in the problem now is grams, so I can put that over 100, multiply across. Over 1, so that is 10,000 grams. Okay. Number 3. So 200 mils to liters. And we look over on our chart and we see that 1 liter is equal to 1,000 mils. Okay, so that's our conversion. So we're looking to get to liters, so that's where I'm going to start, with liters on top. And we see that 1 liter is equal to 1,000 milliliters. I want to get rid of milliliters, so I'm going to put that up top. those cancel. Plug that 200 in right there. All that's left is 1 liter. Throw that over 1, and we're ready to multiply across. So 200 divided by 1,000 is going to be 0.2 liters. Okay, number 4. 110 pounds to kilograms. So if we look over here on our chart, we'll see that 1 kilogram is equal to 2.2 pounds. So look at our problem. We're trying to get to kilograms, so that's what I'm going to put up top. Kilograms. I know that 1 kilogram is equal to 2.2 pounds. I want to get rid of the pounds, so this is the point where I can throw in my 110. Then we can multiply across because those are canceled. All I'm left with is kilograms. So we got 110. 2.2 times 1 is 2.2. And that divides out to 50 kilograms. Number 5, 30 kilograms to 1 pound. So we're going to use the same conversion. I'm trying to get to pounds, so I'll start with that up top. That's what's guiding us every time on what we start with is what we are trying to work towards. So pounds, we know that 2.2 pounds is equal to 1 kilogram. I want to get rid of the kilograms, so I'm going to put that up top. I can look at my problem. Yep, I've got 30 kilograms there. I can pull that in now, and those are going to cancel. Throw that over 1, because we're done. We've done all the converting we need to do, so we can just throw that over 1, and that leaves us with pounds up top, and then we can multiply across. So 2.2 times 30 is 66. 1 times 1. So 30 kilograms is equal to 66 pounds. All right, number 6. 8 ounces is equal to how many mils? So we are working towards mils here. We look at our conversion table, see if we have anything that gets us from mils to ounces, or ounces to mils, and we see that we've got 1 ounce is equal to 30 mils. Okay, so working towards mils, so I'm going to start with that up top. And 30 mils is equal to 1 ounce. I want to get rid of the ounces, so I'm going to put ounces up top. And I see I've got it right here in my problem. I can pull that in now, 8 ounces. Those cancel out. I'm left with just mils. I've gotten my conversion in, so I'm good to start multiplying across. So 30 times 8 is 240. 1 times 1 is 1. And so 240 mils is equal to 8 ounces. Number 7. Move this up just a little bit. Number 7, 30 mils equals how many tablespoons? So we're going to look over here on our chart and see if we have anything that gets us from mils to tablespoons. We see right here, 15 mils is equal to 1 tablespoon, so that's what I'm going to use. And we're working towards tablespoons, so that's what I'm going to put up top. That's what I'm going to start with. Okay, so 1 tablespoon is equal to 15 mils. want to get rid of my mils, so I'm going to put that up top over here so it'll cancel out. And so now I can pull in my conversion, pull in the problem, 30 mils. The mils cancel. I'm left with just tablespoons, so we are good to go ahead and start our multiplication. So 30 times 1 is 30, 15 times 1 is 15. 30 divided by 15 is 2. So 30 mils is equal to 2 tablespoons. Now, yes, you could, just see that if 1 tablespoon is 15, then that makes sense that 30 would be 2. But this is an opportunity to just practice the process of dimensional analysis. Not all of the problems are going to be quite that simple. But having this process to fall back on whenever you start to get kind of confused about what goes where is super handy, but you still have to practice it. So even whenever they seem super straightforward, go ahead and practice working it out. All right, number 8, 10 mils to teaspoons. We look over on our chart and see if we've got teaspoons. 5 mils equals 1 teaspoon. Okay, so that'll be our conversion. We're working towards teaspoons, so that's going to be our starting point. Teaspoons. 1 teaspoon is equal to 5 mils. I want to get rid of my mils, so I'm going to put that up top. And the number I'm trying to convert is in mils, so I can plug that in. Those cancel. All I'm left with is teaspoons, so we're good to go ahead and multiply across. 10 over 5, and 10 divided by 5 is going to be 2. All right, so number 9, milligrams to grams. So if we look over on our chart, we've used this one before. 1 gram is equal to 1,000 milligrams. And we're working towards grams, so we're going to start with that up top. So 1 gram is equal to 1,000 milligrams. I need to get rid of milligrams, so I'm going to throw that up top. I've got my problem is in milligrams, so we can go ahead and work that in. 300 milligrams, those are going to cancel, and so we are good to go ahead and throw that over 1 and multiply across. 300 divided by 1,000 is 0.3. All right, number 10. 0.2 milligrams is equal to how many micrograms? When we look on our chart over here, we see that we've got 1 milligram is equal to 1,000 micrograms. So that's a conversion we're going to use for this. Our problem, we're working towards micrograms, so we're going to throw that up top. We know that there are 1,000 micrograms in 1 milligram. I need to get rid of those milligrams, so I'm going to put this up top so that they'll cancel. My problem is in milligrams, so I can go ahead and pull that in. Those are going to cancel. So all we're left with is micrograms, so we are good to go ahead and start multiplying. 1,000 times 0.2 is 200 over 1. So our answer is 200 micrograms. Okay, number 11. 1,000 milligrams equals 1 gram. Well, if we look over at our chart, and we've done this before, okay, 1 gram is equal to 1,000 milligrams, so that's already done. we've already solved that. 1 gram is equal to 1,000 milligrams. Okay, number 12. 250 pounds is equal to how many kilograms? Okay, remember that conversion of 1 kilogram equals 2.2 pounds. So we'll start, we're trying to get kilograms, so that'll be our starting point. Kilograms up top. There's 1 kilogram for every 2.2 pounds. I want to get rid of my pounds, put that up top. And this is where I can bring in the number from the problem, 250 pounds. Those will cancel out. All we're left with is kilograms, so now we can solve the problem. 250 divided by 2.2 is 113.6363 repeats. So, and we can round this to the nearest tenth. Okay, so 113. So it was 113.63, and then it repeated. If I'm going to round to the nearest tenth, so this is our tenths place. I'm going to look next door. That's below 5, so I'm just going to keep the number the same. So it's going to be 113 kilograms. All right, number 13. Mils to liters. If we look at our conversion chart, we see that 1 liter is equal to 1,000 mils. We're trying to work towards liters. So that's going to be my starting point. Liters up top. 1 liter is equal to 1,000 mils. I want to get rid of those mils. I'm going to put this up top so we can get it to cancel. I can pull in the number I'm trying to convert now, 500. Those cancel. All we're left with is liters. So I can just throw that over 1 and solve the problem. So we've got 500 divided by 1,000 is 0.5. Okay, so number 14, 85 kilograms is equal to how many pounds? So we're working towards pounds. Remember our conversion, 1 kilogram to 2.2 pounds. We're working towards pounds. We're going to put that up top. All right, 2.2 pounds is equal to 1 kilogram. And then, so we need to get kilograms out of there. So I'm going to put it over, or I'm going to put it on the top so that they'll cancel out. The number we're trying to convert is in kilograms. So that means we can plug that in here. Those cancel, and all we're left with is pounds. So that works out. Throw that over 1, and then we can multiply across. 2.2 times 85 is 187 over 1. So our answer is 187. All right. Next one, another pounds, kilograms, pounds, is 1 kilogram is equal to 2.2 pounds. And we're working towards kilograms. So let's start there, put that up top. We know that 1 kilogram is 2.2 pounds. I want to get pounds out of the problem. So I'll put it up top. And the number we're trying to convert is in pounds, so we can go ahead and plug that in now. Those cancel. We don't need to do anything else. Throw that over 1. Now we can multiply across. So 180 divided by 2.2 is 81.81, and then it repeats. Okay, so we're going to round it to the nearest tenth. So that's a tenths place. I'll look next door. That's below so we're just going to keep it the same. So 81.8 kilograms. Number 16. 16 ounces is equal to how many pounds? Well, if you look over here on our chart, it's not there. So I'm just going to go and tell you that 16 ounces is equal to 1 pound. So the answer there is 1 pound. But we're going to do something here. Let's say that let's change it up a little bit. Let's say we're going to go 48 ounces equals how many pounds? All right, so let's use the conversion that we know now. 16 ounces equals 1 pound. We're working towards pounds, so we'll start there. So 16 ounces. We're going to get rid of the ounces. We'll put that up top. So now we can pull in the number we're trying to convert. Those cancel. Let's throw that over 1. 48 divided by 16 equals 3. Okay? Little bonus question for you there. All right, number 17. 60 mils equals how many tablespoons? Okay, so do we have a mils to tablespoon conversion? We do right here. 15 mils equals 1 tablespoon. So that's the conversion we'll use. We are trying to get 2 tablespoons. So we'll start with that up top. 1 tablespoon is equal to 15 mils. Then we want to get mils by itself. And this is where we can pull in our problem. We're trying to get 60 mils converted, so we'll put that there. Those will cancel out, throw that over 1, so now we can multiply across. 60 divided by 15 is 4. So 60 mils is equal to 4 tablespoons. All right, number 18, 30 mils is equal to how many teaspoons? So let's see if we have a teaspoons to mil conversion. So 1 teaspoon is equal to 5 mils. Trying to get 2 teaspoons. So we'll start there. One teaspoon is equal to 5 mils. Put mils on top so it'll cancel out. Our question is in mils, so we don't need to pull in any other numbers. We can go straight to it. 30 mils. Those cancel. Throw that over 1. Now we can multiply across. 30 divided by 5. And that equals 6 teaspoons. All right, number 19, 150 milligrams equals how many grams? So we have a milligrams to grams conversion. We do, we've used it quite a bit. 1 gram is equal to 1,000 milligrams. We're trying to get 2 grams, so that'll be our starting point. So 1 gram is equal to 1,000 milligrams. We're going to get milligrams up top so that that'll cancel out. So this is a point we can pull in the number from our problem. Those will cancel out. So 150 divided by 1,000 equals 0.15. The last one, number 20, 0.8 milligrams equals how many micrograms? we'll see we've got a conversion right here of 1 milligram is equal to 1,000 micrograms. So we are working towards micrograms. We'll put that up top. So 1,000 micrograms is equal to 1 milligram. Need to get rid of milligrams. So I'm going to put that up top. Oop. I got ahead of myself canceling. That's okay. So we can work in 0.8 in at this point. That leaves us with just micrograms. So now we can throw that over 1 and do our multiplication. 0.8 times 1,000 is 800 over 1. So that is our problem, 800 micrograms.